In 2016, we launched our service to connect home care workers and consumers in Washington. Carina was created because unionized home care workers demanded a safe and easy way to connect and match with consumers looking for care. Carina would not have been possible without the investment from these workers, SEIU 775, and the state of Washington.
My client contacted me through Carina. We set up an interview, and the interview was very pleasant, and there was just a connection right away. It's always a big thing if you can have a connection with somebody to make the job a little bit easier, and it's just been a wonderful thing since.
Signing up for Carina was the best thing I ever did. I went up and listed, what I was looking for, what I needed, the number of hours that I needed, the fact that I had birds and that sort of thing. And Sylvia answered me the same day, I believe, that I posted. If not, it was the second day. But I have to tell you, the minute Sylvia walked in the door, we both knew that it was a match made in heaven. We're family now. We're just family.
One of the people that I first reached out to was my current client, who is Miss Cheryl. I call her Mama Cheryl. We communicated back and forth, and I just felt an immediate connection. We set up a time for me to come and sit and do an in-home interview, and as soon as I walked through the front door, I knew that she was going to be the one for me.
We were so excited to find Carina. Carina's website was so easy to maneuver. We actually found a provider quite quickly, and we're very comfortable with her. We love the atmosphere there with her, and it definitely eased a lot of anxiety for me because we weren't for sure if we would be able to find someone in time.
I have been connected with a wonderful family. Mother is a social worker. Her son, he's never been to child care. It's his first time. He's been here 4 days, and he absolutely loves it. He loves being around other kids, which he's never done that before. And she's really found a peace of mind in connecting with me on Carina.
I've always had a lot of passion taking care of people. It feels very natural to me, altruistic almost. I love being there to help others. Over time, I've went to the Army, and I was a nurse in the Army, 2 years for the Golden Knights and Blue Angels. And then I got deployed and went overseas. When I came back, I'm an only child, and my mom had a stroke and a brain aneurysm, and so I ended up taking care of her, and that's how I got started, just being a caregiver for other people as well. So I attended the Advanced Healthcare Aid Training Program, and at the program they told us about Carina and how this new technology and way of connecting caregivers to those who needed care. So when I went online, I thought, wow, this is phenomenal. Carina is keeping up with the times and technologies.
Trying to find a caregiver before Carina was horrendous, just horrendous. And I would call, and nobody would call me back. A friend would say, oh, I know so-and-so, that might be willing to do this. And then you'd find out that they weren't willing to take the training. Or I spent 6 weeks of searching on my own. And then when I posted on Carina, I found my caregiver in less than 48 hours. So having Carina there is wonderful. It's like the backstop of frustration. It just stops the frustration of trying to find somebody. And that they've been verified. You feel comfortable, most inviting them into your home to talk to, although there are safety things you need to do. But I'm so grateful for Carina.
Before Carina, finding a caregiving job was almost impossible, if not impossible. I just don't know where else I would look. Carina is the only platform that I know that is available for caregivers such as myself to be able to reach out into that consumer base for people that have need.
I recently used Carina to find daycare for my 1-year-old son. What worked so well about it was it only showed daycare providers that have available openings, so it saves a lot of time. Also, they are union members, so that's a plus. So far, my son's been going to daycare for 3 weeks and it's been working really well. I highly recommend you use Carina.
Carina is a great way to connect with experienced childcare providers who will love and care on your children just as if they were their own. So good luck to you all and make great connections.
Having a caregiver means to me that I have the ability to live on my own without having to go to an assisted living facility or someplace else. And the older you get, the more important that becomes, that you're comfortable in your own place. And I would not be able to do that without a caregiver. So I am grateful to, long-term aging through DSHS. I am grateful to people like Sylvia who are willing to help other people. It just means it all. It just means everything.